This is Lanzo for the Reggae Wave TV. We're at the Circle Village and we have here with us today one of the exciting bands of the Reggae Wave movement. It's Skafyah. First of all, we're going to introduce the band. Introduce yourselves, gentlemen.
I'm Mordecai, aka Moti, and
I'm Aaron, Ari.
All right, great, gentlemen. Thanks for being here.
Yes, our pleasure.
And of course, it's great to have you. First of all, let's talk about the name, what it means, and how you came about with the name. Let our listeners and the viewers know exactly how to say it, because some people like to say it, and we'll talk about that as well a different way. So let them know.
Well, the band, the name of the band is called Skafyah, and Skafyah comes from an Aramaic term. It means to subdue. And there's certain things that need subduing and certain things that you need to promote. Well, this concept is to subdue all types of negative tendencies, negative temptations, and then taking that energy and channeling it into positive territory, into positive temptations. Because there's a specific energy that you have, you just rechannel it and make it into something good.
But the fact that the word has ska and a word that looks like could be fire, was that any sort of attractiveness to the name?
Yes, yeah, it was. It had a strong reggae feel to it. It had a strong reggae vibe to it. And reggae itself has, you know, talks about it overcoming a lot of inner conflict.
Mm-hmm.
So that.
What were the songs that maybe we could talk about as a correlation that you have for the Reggae Wave compilation, and maybe describe those songs and the differences of the rhythms and the melodies and which is which on the two songs you did for the album? Because each band pretty much did two songs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. First we did the Mashiach Man. Mashiach Man literally translates as the Anointed One, the Messiah Man, which is a term that transverses. It has to do with both in the reggae field and the Jewish field. It comes together. The concept of the Anointed One coming here into the world and elevating the entire world, making the world a better place to be, making the world a friendly place where people will be no more war, no more hunger, will be no more sickness.
Mm-hmm.
The entire world will be a friendly place to be. That's the concept of Mashiach Man. That's universal.
And what about the music? Musically speaking, is it what melodies and what rhythms is it using?
Let me say a little bit. Musically, what I like about Mashiach Man is, and I can tell you this, when we play as a band, we all love coming to that song because it's just happy. It's got an island style feel, a little bit of calypso, but really it's in a major key, and it's happy, and we all feel flow. When we play that song, we all just flow. We play it and we enjoy it, and you can see that. I think you've seen us live doing that.
Yeah, of course.
That's a really nice song.
Nice. Well, what's the second song you did?
Eliyahu the Prophet.
Okay.
Eliyahu the Prophet, also a universal term, both in Old Testament, applies to in the Jewish field. We live by the message Eliyahu gives forth. Okay. And you know, the chariot of fire, the concept of Skafyah, where he went up in a pillar of fire. So that's another song that has a very strong Eastern European influence.
Okay. And what aspect?
It's actually based on an old Eastern European Jewish European song.
So the melody.
Yeah, the melody. Yeah.
Okay. Now, tell us a little bit about the band. Tell us each of your roles, and tell us those that aren't here what they do and what they play.
Okay. Well, Mati is the lead singer, and he writes the lyrics.
Okay.
I actually, the way the band got founded, if you will, is I happened to know him years and years ago. And we somehow met here in Florida again, after what, a decade or two.
By divine design.
Yes, absolutely, by mistake. I can't remember the exact event, but he said, "Hey, I got this really cool CD or something," and I played it. Like, wow, that's great. So why don't you come to my home? You know, let's get together and jam. And we started jamming. We did, you know, there was one or two songs he had, and he said, "You know, I got this other song, Elijah the Prophet. Let's work on it." And it came out to be a really symbiotic relationship where I'm the one kind of working with him. We're designing in terms of the music, the chords and the harmonies, and putting that together. He's working on the lyrics, and together, you know, we each help each other, bass lines and all that, and we each contribute, and it's been a wonderful team. You know?
And we have who'd you bring in as a support staff?
Actually, our core group is we have Jima, a guy from the Bronx. But he's a sax player. Okay. He's been a sax player since he's a little boy, and he has very strong he comes up with great melodies as well.
Okay.
We have the guitarist Elon, who's actually a professor in FAU.
Okay.
And he's a linguist. He just lets it rip. And
all right.
And we have the fire, so to speak, Sar, the drummer.
Okay.
Just very hard to contain him. He's very strong from Israel.
Ari, what do you play?
Well, it's interesting. I play piano / keyboards, but as a musician, in the Jewish field, which I've actually gone through some. I've gone to some classical music school, some jazz school as well, and I always felt geared more towards the jazz. And every now and then I'll throw a couple riffs there. But in my more current gigs, if you will, I found myself as the keyboard guy that does bass.
Okay.
And that actually translated here into this group very well, since I'm providing almost a foundation. So at times I'm actually playing bass with I am playing bass and actually doing the rhythm and the
Bubble and
upbeats.
cuff.
Okay, because I was going to say, where's the bass player? Because you know that's very important in reggae.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah. So
unconventional.
Yes,
just a bit.
Very much so. Very much so. And of course, what else? Is there anything else with the band that you might like to let the Reggae Wave TV listeners, viewers know about that you guys are doing? You know, anything in particular, or I mean, you know, or if you have a message you want to send out to them, or whatever it may be.
Well, we've authored 10 songs already, ready to cut an album. They're all based on just our everyday lives, the way we live it, which is you know, we're not separate from the world. We're together with the world. We don't have like a saying, oh, I'm religious and therefore I'm separate from the world. No, it's the opposite is true. Our point is, and our mission is to actually involve ourselves and elevate the entire world together with us. Nobody is looked down upon. Everybody is elevated. So that's the concept of Skafyah. It's all about elevation and of all your surroundings.
Great. Well, we look forward to the music. Of course, the compilation is here and ready, so look out for that. And of course, there's also the talk of a video. Maybe for the song, maybe for This Is Reggae Music, so there'll be more right here on Reggae TV. This is Lanso signing off at the Circle Village, all powered by the mighty Inter Circle Region. So, we love you.
Respect.
This is Lanso for the Reggae Wave TV, coming to you live from the Circle Village and all powered by the mighty Inner Circle.
Yes, much respect to the Inner Circle brethren, much respect to the Lanso brethren. Yes, welcome to the reggae movement, all the time, full time, maximum.
It's a pleasure being here and an honor to work with all the gentlemen of Inner Circle.
Yahoo them prophet, lift I up from the dregs. Eliyahu